how much you spend from the beginning until now. Training camp in Kazakhstan.
Yep.
In Japan.
The international camp here. I usually go to Belgium as well. They have very nice people there too.
Nonton video kita tanding di OS TV. Jangan lupa like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.
Ya buat semuanya ini untuk anak-anak karate karena ini bermanfaat semua ilmunya. Jangan lupa subscribe channelnya OS TV channel buat anak karate semuanya. Gaspol keren banget. Like and comment share. Gaspol.
Dan guys jangan lupa like, subscribe, comment di OS TV. Ayo teman-teman.
Oke, buat kalian yang suka nonton OS TV jangan lupa subscribe channelnya OS TV ya. Subscribe.
Hai, gue Irfan Hakim. Ayo, please share, like, and subscribe OSH TV. OS TV.
Saksikan info karate di OS TV. Seno, OS.
Salam bela diri. Kembali lagi bersama saya Riki Muhtar dari OS TV. Mungkin Anda sudah lama tidak menyaksikan podcast kita di studio di OS TV. Ya mungkin karena kesibukan dan banyak pandemi juga. Tapi kita langsung menyajikan sesuatu yang spesial di sini, di mana kita mengundang seseorang tamu yang dari jauh. Nah, mungkin Anda butuh translator dalam menyaksikan video ini atau mengaktifkan closed caption atau subtitle buat memperhatikan diskusi ini. Nah, siapa yang saya undang saat ini yaitu adalah Mandy, atlet dari Australia. How are you, Mandy?
I'm good, thanks. Are you, Ricky?
Actually, we've been know each other for about I think 4 years or 5 years, right?
Yeah, quite a while now. Yeah.
Jadi Mandy ini selain karateka juga aikidoka sama kayak saya, dan kita bertemu di Australia pada saat ambil ujian dan di situ. Okay. Mandy has been here for training with Indonesian national team and Kazakhstan national karate team, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
For how long you been here?
2 days.
2 days,
yeah.
but the training is
until next Friday.
Until next Friday, Monday, and morning, afternoon, and also you have each day like 2 or 3 times training, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, what do you think about the training here?
I really like the training here. The athletes from Indonesia are very, very energetic.
Energetic.
So very good energy, good vibes, very positive. And they're very experienced too, so I really enjoy my training with them.
Yeah. How about the Kazakhstan players? They are Olympics athletes too, right?
Obviously, they are very, very skilled as well. They are very, very good in what they do. So it is a lot of learning.
A lot of learning. So, what can you learn from this training? I mean, compared to your country, you have Australian Karate Federation, right?
Yeah.
Indonesia, we have Indonesian National Karate Federation, and Kazakhstan also has a Kazakhstan Karate Federation. I mean, compared to that, what do you feel that different than in your country?
I guess the biggest difference is that in Australia, karate is more like a hobby, it's not a job. So I guess in a way people are not as committed.
Oh, mostly committed.
Not as committed as Indonesian, because right here it is a job, so they have to have result.
I see.
But in Australia it's more a hobby, so there's no expectations to do. Yeah.
And
I mean, of course, there's some serious karateka in Australia as well, but in terms of numbers, I guess we don't have that many people.
Yeah. So many just noticed that in Indonesia, Indonesian national karate athlete got paid actually like a job, like, and the coaches also get professionally hired, like we have full-time coaches here, and the athlete is from all over Indonesia. We put it here in the hotel and have everyday training. Maybe that's the difference in Australia, right?
Yes, it's like training with professional athletes every day, so it is very fun.
So how do you get your training in Australia?
We have, of course, you have your training in your own club, so you train with your own sensei.
Okay.
And then you have state training where you train with people from the state and with the state coaches. And then on top of that, we have our national training.
National training?
Yeah, a few times a year we have national training with the national coaches.
Okay, so how to get to be in a national team of Australia?
You have to be part of the state team.
State team first?
So to qualify for state team, you have to compete in the state championship.
State championship.
So after that, you have to compete in like nationals, Australian Open, and then I think you can apply to become a national athlete.
Apply. So you need to apply to be a national team.
Yeah. So you need to pay the AKF to be accepted by the Australian Karate Federation. Yeah.
Okay. So not by competition.
You have to apply first.
Apply first and then join the competition.
Yes.
National competition.
Yes.
I see. And then join the national and become the winner.
And then from there you might have an opportunity. They will select you for like Oceania Championship or World Championship or other international championships.
Okay. I think that's not very different than Indonesian national team, but I want to know, how about when you want to join the competition? Because I met you in Shanghai at the time, right? I bring my team and financed by the organization, and at that time you go by yourself with your sensei, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes. So I mean, you already know that Indonesian players mostly totally got finance from the Ministry of Sport of their organization to go to compete in many competitions. But how about you?
In Australia, they do choose certain international competition that they want to go to. So there are some that the national coaches will go to the competition with us, but there are some that we have to go ourselves.
Okay, but I see that many times you went by yourself, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. And you said that it's different than Indonesia. There's being an athlete is not a job in your country. So you need to struggle by yourself. Maybe you need to spend a lot of expenses for your training, right?
Yep.
And also your competition, right? Yeah. So how do you think that? Is it difficult for you? I mean.
Well, like you say, everything is self-funded. So obviously we have to work to support our hobby, which is the karate that we're doing right now. So it's a very hard to balance between earning the money to pay for what we like to do.
Yes, so you need to balance your time too, right?
Yes.
And you need time to collect the money and then time to spend it for karate. This is very different in my country. I mean, you have seen that some of the athletes become an army because of karate, and some of us become a government employee because of karate. Actually, they don't do their job too. Actually, their job actually to train. So they are national, they are government employee, but they don't do office job because they are mostly being an athlete to get to the competition like SEA Games or Asian Games. Okay, I haven't seen so many athletes from Australia, but is it because of this? I mean, difficult for them to get to the higher level because they need to, like you, You need to balance yourself, balance your time to work, and then to train like that.
It's a lot of commitment, put that way. So I think first and foremost, to do karate in Australia is quite expensive because obviously you have to pay your fees, you buy your gi, you buy your equipment. Every training you have to pay for. Like let's say if I go overseas, you have to pay for it. If I go overseas to compete, I have to pay for it as well.
You represent OC too.
Sorry?
Also, when you represent OC Australia, you also need to pay for it.
Yes, that's correct.
I see. How much in total you need to spend to represent your country?
For let's say, depends where the competition is. So let's say if it was in Shanghai the last time I saw you.
Yeah.
So the flights from Australia to Shanghai, less than $1,000.
But so totally you pay all like flight,
Accommodation,
hotel,
yeah.
accommodation, transportation, registration.
Yeah.
Even though, let's say if you have gold at that time, when you come back to Australia, do they put attention to you? I mean that okay, we will take care of your costs in the Shanghai because you get gold, something like that.
I am not sure because I don't know, because I think if you medal in K1 Premier League, there might be opportunity that you might get some money from the government.
Oh, I see. So teman-teman, jadi berbeda ya. Kalau di Indonesia kan biasanya semua udah terjamin masuk tim ya. Mungkin di belakangnya pengurusnya pada nyari dana, baik dana plat merah atau plat hitam ya. Tapi kalau di Indonesia berusaha mencari dulu gitu dana sehingga atlet itu udah berangkat tenang. Dan tadi bilang juga mostly di sini udah digaji, jadi bisa fokus bertanding. Sedangkan di Australia harus kerja, udah ngumpulin duit, and then baru dia bisa berangkat gitu kan, spend money for that. Kalau di Australia perangkat aja Simpet, kita semua tahu harganya mahal-mahal ya. Simpet WCAF approve, karena harus WCAF approve untuk kompetisi internasional ini. Semua ditanggung kalau di Indonesia, dibiayakan. Tapi kalau mereka harus beli sendiri gitu. Bahkan sebenarnya kostum pakaiannya pun mereka beli sendiri. Do you think that this is one of the reason that, I mean, not so many people, you said that to me before, that not so many people in karate?
Yeah, we have I think it's not as popular as in Indonesia, I guess, not as big.
See. Yeah.
We have a lot of other sports that are more popular than karate in Australia.
Such as?
Footy.
Who?
Footy, football, like Australian football.
Oh, Australian football, and then?
Swimming.
How about other martial art? Yeah, swimming, you have a world champion, right?
Yeah, we have very strong swimming team, so I'm pretty sure they get quite a fair bit of funding.
So they get more attention from your government.
Yeah, like tennis as well.
Tennis. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Australia tennis good. How about other martial art? What is the most favorite martial art?
I think Taekwondo, because they are in Olympics. Obviously, I think they get funding as well. Boxing probably, because they're all in Olympics.
Taekwondo get funding from the government
because of Olympic sport.
Okay. I want to ask something. You know, I knew Mandy because we are an Aikidoka, but later then I knew that she also practiced BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and also Kudo, Daidojuku Kudo. There's a lot of video of Kudo in my YouTube channel too. Why you don't try to be in the Taekwondo? You know Gong Li, right?
Yeah.
Gong Li is a Taekwondo player, go to the karate player, and then I think become top rank. Have you ever tried to be in Taekwondo?
Nah, not really. I know that like in England, Jordan Thomas went from karate to Taekwondo because of the funding as well.
The funding as well.
Yeah, but I'm not the kicker, so no. Never thought about Taekwondo.
Okay, so jadi ya teman-teman, kalau kita melihat perjalanan seperti ini, saya melihat bahwa kita ini seharusnya sebagai atlet Indonesia ini bersyukur gitu. Kita bisa fokus latihan, fokus pergi, walaupun kadang-kadang mungkin ada keterlambatan dana masuk dari pemerintah, atau mungkin ada keberangkatan yang tertunda atau tidak bisa dilaksanakan. Tapi kita masih beruntung karena kalau di Australia ini mereka untuk berangkatnya perjuangannya panjang banget gitu, dan tidak semua pengeluaran dibiayain gitu. Dan Ini hal yang menarik buat kita untuk syukuri ya di Indonesia ini, dengan segala kondisi yang ada kita masih bisa aktif. Contoh SEA Games 2022 ini kita bisa full team, sedangkan cabur-cabur lain malah sebaliknya gitu kan. Ya ini adalah hal-hal poin penting yang perlu kita pahami dan kita syukuri buat karateka Indonesia. So after you join the training for about 2 days, but you gotta spend a lot of another week here.
Yep.
Do you think if there's any other training like this, you gonna come again?
Yeah, for sure. Hell
Okay.
yeah. Of course. Love it.
Now I want to ask about your background, right? Your background mostly is martial art. Yeah? You spend Aikido, you spend Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you spend karate. Which one you like most?
Probably karate, because I started karate since young. That's my first martial arts.
Your first martial art, and you spend a lot of it for training, for competition, national and international competition, right? If I may know, how much you spend from the beginning until now in US dollar for karate? You know, I'm not asking about how much you get, but how much you spend for karate.
Well, I only started being competitive, like started competing internationally maybe in the last 5-6 years.
5-6 years.
So not that long in terms of international experience and international competition.
Okay.
Maybe 50,000 Australian dollars.
50,000 Australian dollars. Berapa tuh? 5 miliar ya? 50,000. No. 500 jutaan ya kayaknya. But you said that you went to WKF Dubai, right? You spent a lot of money in that.
Yeah, that was a bit different because it was during COVID and Australia was in lockdown.
Okay, so there was a championship in Dubai, World Championship, and that time COVID is still on the peak.
And Australia was in lockdown.
Australia was in lockdown. I heard about that because I was talking about that lockdown everywhere in Australia.
Yes.
And then the cost become higher than usually, right?
Much higher
Much
than usual
higher.
because there weren't a lot of flights going in and out of Australia.
Yeah.
You have to quarantine when you come back, so there's not a lot of places when you come back. They don't take.
Do they quarantine you?
No, so by the time I came back, they just scrapped it. So no more quarantine.
Oh, you're lucky because when I went back from Kazakhstan, I need to pay about $1,000 for quarantine of 14 days.
Usually it's around $3,000 for quarantine.
$3,000 for how long?
14 days.
14 days? Oh, it's more expensive than me then.
So there
3
was, when I left the country, there was what I was supposed to do, but then when I was overseas, they scrapped it. So when I went back, I didn't have to do the quarantine.
Oh, you didn't have so you are lucky actually. So, but now I think the quarantine already over, right?
Sorry?
The quarantine, the lockdown already over.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're gonna go again to any country, and don't forget that this year on November there will be a Karate One, the Series A in Jakarta. So I expect you to come again.
Yes, that's in the plan.
And maybe we can arrange some training with other people, with other athletes too in Indonesia, or maybe we invite other country to training here.
Sounds good.
So from these 2 days, this is not the first time you went here, right?
In Jakarta?
Yeah.
Second time.
Second time. Okay. Tell me your first time here in Jakarta. You went for the competition, right?
Yeah, I went for the Skiff World Championship in Jakarta.
Yeah.
That was it 6 years ago?
I don't know, 2017 I think.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah, but that time Kanazawa Kancho still alive, right? Kanagawa was coming to Indonesia with Nobuaki. Now Nobuaki as a Kancho, and also Murakami Sensei too. So you were competing in that competition. You know that the rules is different, right?
Yeah, it's just more like for me it's more like because I just started competing then, so for me it's more like a mat time, more experience in the team.
I see. Okay, so you have a lot of experience competing in many kind of martial art. Right? You also competing in the Kudo.
Yeah,
Kudo is full contact.
Yeah, I did that for a little bit. It was fun and dangerous.
Don't you think it's kind of confusing you when you are used to be in the soft contact competition like WKF, and then you need to you need to compete in a Kudo in a full contact competition?
So I did Kudo before I started getting serious about WKF. So when I wanted to be serious in WKF competitions, I had to stop a lot of all the other martial arts. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how about,
this is not enough time, and also like you said, it's different.
Okay. How about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? You also compete in a tournament?
Oh, only did one competition.
One competition, and you won?
I came second. Yeah.
Oh, great! Second in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, great. And then, have you ever think to compete in MMA?
Long time ago, yeah, I did. But because right now I just want to focus on karate.
Oh, karate.
So that's the focus right now.
How long you gonna still in the karate? I mean, have you ever thinking to retire or something? Focus to the job, because you spend a lot of money for karate.
Probably not yet. I think I still have a lot more to learn and to give. So when one day I feel like I am stagnant and I can't improve anymore, maybe then it's time to retire, but not yet.
But what do you get from karate? I mean, like we got friendship, right? All over the world, right? Because many also joining training camp in Kazakhstan.
Yep.
In Japan.
The international camp here.
International in Japan, and then any other country?
I usually go to Belgium as well. They have very nice people there too.
That's what actually we got, right? I mean, we have
a lot
of friends all over the world.
Yeah. Happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah, happiness.
Even we spend a lot of money, so we're still happy. Yeah.
As long as you don't look at your credit card bills.
Yeah, don't look at your credit card bills, and then you realize, oh my God, I don't have any more money. I need to work.
That one you get a heart attack.
I need to stop a little bit, and then next week you're coming to karate again.
Yeah, you just try not to look at that. You'll be fine.
Yeah. So it's interesting to know about karate in Australia. Hope that this video will also motivate the Indonesian karate athlete. They got many things from karate. They got a lot of things from karate, even job, future. But I don't know. Maybe hope this will make that many athletes to encourage them to practice again to be the champion. Yeah.
I think it's just a very different system in different countries.
Yeah. I see. Okay, thank you very much, Mandy, for your sharing, and this is good for us, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ricky.
Oke, sekian dari kita. Jangan lupa untuk like, comment, dan subscribe. Stay safe and healthy. Os.